All right, we're back after a significant crash here. All right, so I'm not sure what was going on, but we are back. And we're back trying to do some of the Summer Bash stuff, which is right here. We've got this guy just spawned in. Come on, dude. What's happening? Can I turn around and get this? But thanks for coming back along here. Let's... Wow. This guy is driving around like a maniac. There we got Slidey and Slipper. Slide and Slippery? What is that called? I didn't see that. All right. Moving back along. Let's see here. How many of these guys? Popsicles. We got 31 popsicles. Rumor has it we need about 50 in order to get for the good stuff. We're going to keep flying along here and make our way towards this red drop as we look for more of these special Kairuku that give us the popsicles. So thanks for coming back. Sorry, live chat is currently unavailable. Let me refresh this. I'm having a lot of weird stuff happen to me today. Hey, there we go. Refreshing worked. Pixie, hello. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back, Mr. K. And let's do that and return to the game. Okay. Phew. All right, let's go see if we get any good loot. Probably not. The red drops have been pretty mediocre lately. So I think I see, yep, there's one down there. He's stuck in these palm trees. I think there might have been two. Something fell down, yeah. Munch, munch, munch. See if we can hit him off. We're going to get you. He's over there. He'll probably come back. They zoom around a lot. Patience is what we need. Maybe. I think I see him right about there. Or there's some just kind of artifact glitch. Let's go get that loot real quick. Green Bean, thanks for coming back. Alright, let's get the loots. I don't know, this loot seems about normal for a red drop. A couple of Rex saddles. That's the first time I think I've ever got 2 Rex saddles. Pretty mediocre Rex saddles. Rex saddles. Okay. So we're still seeing these special Kairuku here in the desert, so might as well keep going. Some bugs. There the buggos. All right. That's my stamina. Stamina's good. Earlier today, right before the stream, I threw some wyvern eggs in the incubator. So we're going to probably hatch those out and see if we got anything good. I had a couple of high-level... must be a jellyfish down there. I had a couple of high-level... lightning wyverns. Oh, there we go. See if we can hit him. Yeah. That was a good one. So we got a couple of those to check on, so I'm kind of excited about that. I think I see a Kairuku over here. Thought I saw something. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it was a shark fin. I don't know. Oh, there's one. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that was close. It made a sound like it died. What is that? Oh, it's a Listro. It's just 2 of them on top of each other. It looked really, really weird. Is he coming back out of the water? I don't see him. We'll just keep moving. It's probably more effective to just keep moving rather than wait for him to come back. But it's good to be back. Do want to get some of this because I'm probably not going to have really much time to play for the rest of the week here, or for a few days. Ugh. Tricky little guys. Nope. Oh, oh, oh. This one is sneaky as all hell. Can I hit him with lightning? Sure can. Can I kill him? Hit him enough? How did that miss? There we go. All that for 3 popsicles. All right, 44 popsicles. Oh, there's one behind me. There we go. 48 popsicles. I'm guessing if we turn around, they'll probably have respawned. So we can probably start doing that now. We'll head back in that general direction. We'll need some stamina pretty soon. So it sounds like when I was checking on very briefly the Discord, it sounds like a lot of people are having problems with Dino Depot. Random zombie, hi. We are playing Ark Survival Ascended on the Ragnarok map, and we are looking for the Summer Bash event stuff. So right now, that is basically we're heading off to these little jet ski like Kairuku or the penguins, and we're harvesting them for these popsicle sticks. And then we can craft up some skins and whatnot. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna hatch out some wyvern eggs at some point here. Hopefully they will be ready to roll here. And since I said that we're gonna have respawns here, we haven't seen anything. Oh, stam. But we will be patient. What? So I guess this new chat ranking thing is probably to encourage people to chat more, I guess. Which is, I like chats. There's something zipping over here. Yep, that's one of them. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Ugh. There's another one. I'm gonna get one of you guys. There's one. There's the other. Cool. I suppose I should be munching these guys a little bit more. I've just been sort of just killing them. But I can get some organic poly too, which I kind of need some on this map. Because with our mod, we can convert the organic polymer to hard polymer. How close am I to my base? Not far, but not close either. Which is just fine, because I need some more of these Kairuku guys. One thing I wanted to do, this is just a white drop, right? Yeah. Got a lot of stuff in it, but nothing I want. Okay. One thing I would like to do on the server is to change the amount of time, or the duration of the night and the day. Because I think that it seems like the nighttime is too long. Could just be me. I had tried messing with that setting. I'm just going to fly up here to see if there's any that spawn up top here. You know, in sort of the non-beach areas. I'm just curious to see if that's a thing or not. And also head and check this drop that's up here. But anyway, I tried messing with the daylight. Oh, so slow. Tried messing with the or daytime duration on the island, I think it was, and it just wouldn't work. But that's when I was still on Nitrado, and for whatever reason, it wouldn't work. How much would I like to reduce it? Well, maybe I should put a poll. See what people think, but I think at least half. Probably reduce the day length, or excuse me, increase the day length by about half and decrease the nighttime by about half, I think would be kind of where I'd want to balance it out. So we got a 95 and then a 180 poison. Oh, I'm wondering if I want to try my trick. I think we're going to try the trick here. So we'll come back. We'll come back and we're going to sacrifice a low-level griffin. Hopefully, okay. Because we're breeding up a bunch of griffins, so we only have babies though. I'll have to see. Can't we just copy island settings for day and night? Yeah, I'm not sure what the island settings are. If we can, I kind of like to do the same for. I mean, I don't think there's any real reason why we need nighttime to be long unless we're using one of the night boosted creatures, which I think is just the Megalosaurus. Is that right? That gets the nighttime buff. And I don't think anybody uses those except for maybe like an aberration or whatnot. Here's a 130 Rhino. I'm going to just leave that alone. I don't think we probably want to be going through all the trouble of building a giant trap here. But that would probably be a good creature. All right, zip up this way. Be cool if they made those breedable. Yeah, I'm not sure it's working there. On the setup, if it was copied for that, I'm not sure why night seems so long. Yeah, it's mostly an aberration. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's grab a sacrificial griffin here. But just as, being a streamer and stuff, occasional streamer anyway, a once-a-week streamer, the nighttime is kind of a bummer. All right, who is our worst griffin here? It's probably you, or you're the male, though. I'm sure we have got a better male at this point. Let's grab, because we got a bunch, right? We got, yeah, we got a lot of babies here, so I'm sure we've got those traits. Let's just grab this lowest level one here, right about there. Now I'm going to go put this stuff away, because I'm pretty sure we're going to die. So that's the one we just dropped off. Okay, let's drop. All right, just transfer everything. We're going to grab this griffin, and we're going to drop off all our good gear. When did I get a sweet vegetable cake? Put that in there. We have berries are over this way. Sorry, I'm being a little wish-washy here. There we go. So we do have the death recovery mod, so we should get all our stuff back, but just in case something goes awry here, we're going to put this gear back, and we're going to see if my little trick works here. Since we've got a 180. Now I have no idea what the egg level is. Okay. I don't want to harm my armor though, because this stuff is really expensive to fix. So if I can avoid smashing it, that would be good. I am going to need a little bit of protection against the cold, because it's going to be cold up there. Not that I think it's going to be much of a problem, but we might as well. That's fine. Okay. Might as well bring it. All right, Griffin. Where did you go? Did I not bring it? Sometimes I think I transfer stuff between inventories and I don't really. Okay, so that Griffin, did I toss it? Maybe I tossed it out already. There it is. Silly me, forgetting what I'm doing. All right, let's go. So this is just I think this is just a wild caught Griffin here. I love Flinger setting for day cycle. He has the speed at 0.3, daytime speed is 0.5, and night at 5. That sounds pretty reasonable to me, Green. Because I still like having a little bit of night. I do like having that cycle, but but yeah, back when I was when I was doing a ton of recording and stuff like that, I would just turn night off altogether by waiting till it was noon and then just hit 0. Okay, so can we fly with a whip and deploy the whip? We can. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to get some altitude. Well, we're going to get some stamina. We're going to get some altitude, and then we're going to try to swoop down and hit that egg. And then if we don't get hit by the ice breath, we might actually survive this ordeal, but I don't think I got the skill to survive here, but let's put this hat on, not on the griffin. There, keeping us warm. I need my stamina yet. Yeah, if we could do that, I think that's a decent enough balance for the other maps too, other than Aberration. So, okay, so let's get some altitude here. The only thing is I'm pretty sure the nest usually spawns in right down there. Okay, so we're gonna. Except I can't see it. All right. Where's the stupid nest? Is it on the other side? Come on, stop hitting the ground. Oh, that was a good one. All right. Well, I might as well just get out of here and die. And then we'll have to sacrifice a different griffin, I think. There we go. Griffin! Should we, here, go passive flee on this guy? Where's passive flee? There it is. Why is it falling? Okay. All right. Well, this might work then. That's fine. Bunk bed. Who cares? Well, hopefully the wyverns will be hanging out there for a little bit. And so this will probably work. Not as intended, but it'll still work. All right. I need another griffin. And we're just going to grab these breeders. I don't think we need them anymore. I don't play enough. I really got to get my stuff sorted out in life. But I'm a little surprised because I thought that nest was where it was where I went. These lightning wyverns tend to aggro at a pretty good distance, it seems. And ice wyverns, I think I said lightning wyverns. All right, let's get up here. These guys are not stammed up. Out of curiosity, wondering if my griffin's going to survive or not. I'm being very quiet because I'm trying not to attract the ice wyverns. See, I thought the nest was going to be up here. Maybe somebody raided it already. But that's weird that if... I've never seen it where there was ice wyverns just chilling out over a spawn. No, I put the oh, that's what I just did. Ha 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 ha. Good point. I kind of wonder if I make as many silly mistakes when I'm regularly playing as versus when I'm streaming. I think I make more silly mistakes when I'm streaming. I mean, I still do dumb stuff. I'm a human being, and I am who I am, but... All right, there's no nest. Do you have Dinotherium? Yes, I do. Neos. By the way, hello. You've seen wyverns and no nests? Well, that stinks. Well, let's go this way and see if we find any other wyvern nests up here. Sometimes I've seen two. I've seen two on this mountain top. They're usually, the other nest is usually over this way. Yeah, it is harder to multitask and do that for sure. I got to give myself a little compassion. All right. So no nests up here. I'm kind of surprised I'm not freezing. I just have a couple of good pieces of armor. I do have like a level 300 hat. Oh, it came back. Okay, one of them came back. Griffin was killed by the ice wyvern. Down here somewhere. Oh, I think he's probably going to come back. Maybe we'll check back later to see if... can you stop doing that? Yeah. Try not to... Might be able to outsmart him through this. As long as I don't get hit by the breath and fly into the water like a fool. Hello, other griffins. All right. Okay, he's heading back up the mountain. All right, we'll check back in a little while and see if it... and see if a nest shows up. Because that's a 180, and it's you know, it's got a good potential anyway for having a good egg. There, ate that guy. All right, cool. Let's do something here. Let's change this guy's name to expendable, and let's put all those points into stamina. Give him a little bit of health, I think, too. Weight. Boy, how heavy is a wyvern egg? We're in good shape. Probably wasted a few points there. There's turrets at the other mountain for farming eggs. So what I'm trying to do, Kennedy, is I'm trying to see, because it happened to me once before, where I flew, I grabbed an egg. It was like a 180, so I got the egg, and then I made it partially down the mountainside. I got killed, my griffin got killed, and the wyverns went back up the hill, And then later on that same day, a new egg spawned in the nest. So I got like a 170 egg or whatever it was. I can't remember. And then another 170 egg spawned in there. And I don't remember if the stats were exactly the same. But because the wyverns didn't die, the nest respawned with an egg in it. And if you can do that, there might be a cheaty way to get really good stats. I don't know. If you can keep the pair of wyverns alive. Because, like, I could just murder those wyverns with my lightning wyvern. Alright, so we're just going to give it a little bit. Come on, land, please. Or you might get different traits or something like that, so it might be a good way of farming that. But, speaking of which, we're going to check on these guys, which should be in here now, right? Okay, yeah. We've got a baby lightning wyvern, 175. So there's any good stats here? It's kind of hard. Oh, it's just telling me mutations. Okay, so let's grab these guys. And then let's see what we end up with. Hopefully at least the traits will be good. That's a pretty ice wyvern, so that's a 180 ice wyvern. There's a 160. Oh, that's what it was. So it was a 160 ice wyvern, mother or father, and then it was a 180 ice wyvern. And so those are the ones I got. So one time I went and got that nest and I got a 180, and the next time I think I got the 160. So let's grab our trait gun here, or what is it, DNA scanner or whatnot, trait scanner, I forget what they call it exactly. There it is. All right. And we need our, whoops, we need our spyglass. I thought that was in here. Oh, there it is. Whoa. But let's get our armor and stuff back. Well, actually, we'll just leave it that way for now. See how this works. Okay, 8. Should be in the 9 slot here. Okay, so ice wyverns. So I think the stats weren't super great. We got 37 weight, so we could probably make a good weight creature out of this. But I think our lightning is better. Anyway, lightning here has 40 weight. That's might be good. That's okay. And that's nothing better. Let me just check to see what our guy over here has. That's only 35, so we could breed this into our somewhat mutated wyverns. So we're definitely going to keep that one. I don't know. We're not going to raise it up right now, I don't think. But let's change its name to weight 40. Because I do want to keep this thing. What's your trait? Food frail. Let's just get that out of there. Food frail. We'll just delete that. You are cave bearing. It's a level 2. I'm just going to keep it. It doesn't really harm anything. You are giant slaying. Only a 1, but like I said, we'll just take that one. But food thing we don't give to carefree. I don't know. We'll hold on to it. I can't remember what that does, but I remember it's not great. All right, let's go grab our. So is the Dino Depot stuff, should I just be using regular cryos? Let's just use regular cryos for right now. I've got a couple of them. Or actually, we don't want any of these, right? Well, we're going to keep the ice wyverns because we have none. We're going to keep baby weight 40 here for sure. And then I'm going to get rid of that other lightning wyvern. that guy's gonna, we're probably just not gonna feed or something. There we go. Yeah, what a useful trait to have. Food frail. I guess, you know, as part of like a breeding program, just so you don't pass on food traits, I guess. I don't know. It's not important. Okay, so let's get these guys in here. I'm afraid of using dino balls right now. What do we want with this guy? Shotgun. No, shotgun. There we go. Made the other lightning wyvern mad. Alright, so while we wait for that, we need a smithy. Can we make a smithy in here? I don't even know. Regular smithy is what we need for the holiday events, or does this have a holiday thing? No, it doesn't have a holiday thing. So we'll need to make a regular smithy, which is just a little bit of metal, some wood, some stone, and some other stuff. I think. I don't know. I know it's wood. Probably some thatch, huh? We'll figure it out. Oh, the wood is over here now. Okay, smithy. Snuff. Smithy. There it is. Probably fiber. No, hide. 20 hide. That we can do for sure. There we go. Hide. So we'll make this for now. I'm moving all my stuff to regular cryos right now. Yeah, I wonder, like, with breeding pairs, if I should be... If I should, like, have, like, a breeding pair, like, my best breeding pair, if I should have that, sorry. If I should have a pair in cryos and a pair in dino balls, just to be on the complete safe side here. Let's dump all this stuff. And then put that down there. Right? I think, yeah. That go back here. And then I need to get my popsicles, which may have been stolen from... Oh no, I put those in the... Oops, sorry. Should be in here now. There they are. 48 popsicles. And then there might be some in here yet. Yeah, 16 popsicles. 64. All right, holidays, summer. We can build ourselves a gone fishing print shirt with 10 and all this other stuff. So let's look at all this other stuff. I believe I've got a bunch of these guys already, the inflatable dino skin. So I'm going to hold off on that. We've got a couple of emotes to learn, I guess. The sit emote and this big emote. Interesting. Definitely want to learn those. Those are 10 and 10. So let's get that right away. I do love the boomerang skin on that thing. But I was wondering about turrets. Captain's hat. There it is. Okay, we need 50 for that. And 50 for that one. Ooh, a tackle box. Fishing stool. Oh, that's new. Megalodon Jaws trophy, gotta have that. Saber-tooth salmon fishing trophy. I don't know. So that's just popsicles. That's just popsicles, I guess. Oh man, there are so many skins here that I don't have. I don't really care so much about the shorts and the bikini bottoms and all that kind of stuff, but man, we gotta go out and get some more stuff. So what did I even just make? Emotes. So did I just... Okay, so we got 44 left. DD cryos are fine. And safe due to admin recovery. Can't recover vanilla pods. Very true. But my cryos haven't disappeared out of their storage thing either. And my, yeah, and your dino balls have. Yeah. There's just so much work that's, you know, involved in collecting those, or, you know, breeding creatures and all that stuff, that it's hard to be on the losing end of a bunch of creatures. You know, especially, you know, all of them or half of them after you've been building up for, you know, a year or more. Let's see. And Pixie's been on the server for, I think, well over a year, right? A long time. Element. That's what I was after. Okay. So, let's gear back up, and we're going to go look for some more Kairuku-type creatures. And I look really nice with that fur hat, man. It's too hot, though. Okay. So, the wyvern seemed to be working out pretty well for us. I think we're going to do this for a while. We're going to head up to areas that we haven't visited before. Is that one down there? No, that is a Dimorphodon. So we'll do this for a bit, and then we'll go and see if a nest has spawned. And if it hasn't, then we're going to go kill those lightning wyverns. You have seen crowds disappear. Nothing safe, unfortunately, but the Dino Depot stuff has seen bug lately. I agree. I do prefer the Dino Balls over the regular cryopods for, excuse me, just about every reason. Oh, there's one. Yeah, they head straight for the water. I need polarized sunglasses. Oh, there he goes. Alright, there's 4. So we're going to need a lot. I wonder if the car would be better. I guess it kind of depends upon how fast they spawn in. What section of beach you're running. Because the car with the little, you know, speed buff and stuff like that, it's a pretty fast creature, really. The buff from, you know, eating creature after creature probably isn't very important when it comes to doing this. Oh, there's one. Flying off the cliffside here. There he is. Whoa, how am I underwater? Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, the Dino Balls are way better than the cryos for sure. I still am a little paranoid about them, though. I think I see one up here. There he is. Oh, man. Get him! Get him! Get him! He's getting away! Munch, 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 munch. Where'd he... I got 6. That seems to be a record. I'm taking my chances with Dino Depot. If I lose cryo, I lost the dino. If I lose the dino ball, admin can recover. Unless that breaks. What's up there? Come on, Carbon Emmys. Quit hanging me up. Cramping my style. Alright. Oh, there's 2 up here. Get him! 1. Where's the other guy? There he is. Alright. I probably should try to eat the corpses, so that might help them respawn faster. So let's go back and do that. If I can find them. I can't remember exactly where I was. There was one. Plus, also, the whole polymer issue, which I already forgot about. Alright, well, let's keep moving. I'll try to remember to do that from now on. But I think for like the really important stuff, like my wyverns, for instance, are... Whoa, there's 3 of them up here. At least. Come on, Pegos. Figure it out. You're not gonna win, Pegos. But like I'm probably done breeding wyverns and I might as well. It's easy enough to put... Come on. You know, breed up an extra pair and throw them in regular cryos as well. Alright, stamina. Alright, there's one guy, one corpse I didn't eat. There it is. Cool. Alright. Let's fly just a little bit down this way and turn around and see if things spawn back in. Because that's probably where it would be faster with a car, is if basically run a little bit of beach and turn right around, and if they're spawning back in. There's one. Oh, missed. There's a little base I haven't seen before. Or maybe I have. That must be that's the teleporter. I've seen that. Okay, 37, 43 more. What was the difference here? We had 35 weight, so it's 5 more points of weight if we breed that one wyvern into this line. So speaking of my lightning wyverns being done, maybe they're not. Not that weight is that important, but I use these guys so much that 5 more points in weight might be nice to have. Okay, this is kind of a crappy area probably to look for them, so let's do that. Spin around, excuse me, spin around and look for them a second time here. Gotta sneak up on them. Man, there's a lot of boxes here to harvest. I wonder, you know, if I had a base right there, if it would be worth it just to go out and harvest those boxes all the time and then put them in a grind, you know, put the goods in a grinder, because probably not. I think you'd probably just get one metal ingot, like for a crossbow, one for a, there's one, loud suckers. Where are you going? It's bouncing off the walls. Here's another one. Okay, so they are respawning really quick. I might come back to this particular beach with the car and see how it goes. There's another one up that way. I don't know if maybe they're not all respawns. Maybe they're just, come on. Maybe there was some just that were higher up here. Okay, I did see one. There he is. Get him. Okay, cool. Too many wood spears in there? Okay. Yeah, you get a lot of wood spears and arrows. Stone arrows, which aren't necessarily the greatest for grinding purposes, unless you need a lot of flint, I suppose. I do like the idea of those boxes and stuff like that, especially for starting out. Okay, so I say we go look at those lightning wyverns quick, and on the way back, and then we'll go back to base and grab car. I kind of feel like this wyvern's still going to be the fastest way to do things. That's my feeling. I was in the Snow Titan cave a couple of days ago, and one of the red drops had stone arrows in it. On extinction? Okay. That's pretty lame. I can't remember what I got once in a red drop. Or actually, it might have been when we went to did the ice cave here on Ragnarok, where I got like something crappy and then like 6 stone or something like that. It's like I think it must be like the humor, the sense of humor by the devs. It's kind of like, haha. Every once in a while, you're gonna get like not only trash, but a slap in the face for your efforts. Maybe that's another thing we could do, is just go in the ice cave in this stream and see what's in there. So I don't know what's wrong with our server in that we're not getting the ice worms in the ice cave. It's the Drankling buff that resets loot crate contents? Really? Never use it if you're going after red. Only white, green, or blue. All right. I haven't done squat with my Drakelings yet, so I really gotta... All right, so if there is a nest here suddenly... There's that 180. I guess the other one never made it back. Maybe because I went out of render. I'm just kind of interested in the mechanics of this. So let's go back in the render distance of where we left that guy. There he goes. So he's heading back. If he stands and fight, then we're going to go. We'll fight him, but otherwise... We'll give it a little bit and see if this experiment works. There he goes. Okay. You have much better ones than you gave me last week. I've got to try taming them myself and whatnot too. And we're out of stamina. Please stay away. Just carry one on your shoulder and it collects XP from your killing stuff. When it maxes at 30,000 XP, then you get a Dragon Horde key with the great stuff in them. All right, so we'll head back. We'll grab our Drakeling as well, because why not? And so that's why you were killing the death worms, is because they give so much XP. I think I'm starting to piece it together. I can be slow sometimes. There's so much to do and learn in this game. It's almost getting too complicated for me. It's like, this is too much work now. Too much work. I'll just stick with flying around in my with all my creatures from 2017. All my 2017 dinos that I really understand well. I'll just stick with those. But I think I've only played on Ragnarok probably like in this incarnation here, maybe 7 days or something. It hasn't been that much. I've had a pretty busy summer, so I think my Drakeling is over here. Right, there he is. Hello, Summer Drakeling. Let's get you out here into the world. There he is. And there's a lot of options with this guy, isn't there? Yeah, maybe not. Let's just pick him up. Sorry. But if we are... Throw, shoulder, enable slow fall. Well, that's kind of interesting. All right, what am I doing? Okay, we got to manual sort here. Oh, I didn't exclude that. Okay, let's do that. Gotta exclude the smithy. There we go. Confirm. Close. I thought we had polymer. There we go. Confirm that. Close that. And we'll put the polymer in here instead. We'll manual sort that. Get the polymer over here just for kind of future sake. And then convert that all to hard poly. Okay, cool. So, I was going to try the car situation, see if that's any better. I think, where the heck did I put it? Oh, that should be in the Dino Ball storage deal. I think we got a car in here. No? I swore I brought one. Do we have a Giga? Okay, I brought a pair of Gigas. I think they're just going to be too slow, really. I don't think they're going to be fast enough. So we're going to stick with the Wyvern for now. I think we'll go back down south again. Then we'll swoop around, check on those Wyverns and see if they've produced a nest. What's a total miss? Drakelings make a lot of noise. Oh, okay, so there's the XP. 86. Did they get passive XP? Or did I just get that? We might have gotten that from earlier. Okay, we got to fly low if we want to find these Kairuku. There's one. There we go. So that's 90 XP. All right. I should have ate the corpse of that guy, but that's all right. We'll get the next one. Yeah, I'm not going to get to 30,000 very quick eating these Kairuku, but we'll get started. Wonder how far away from the shore these things spawn, or if they're just everywhere. And it's just because we're spending all our time on the beach that's where we're finding them. Oh, there's one. There we got him. Haha, pegos. Alright, I need a drink key. Let's go fill the canteen as well. Ooh, I like the fluttering. Right? Yeah, that's kind of fun. Once you hit 30,000, equip the Drakeling weapon in your inventory. To action bar, then press R to cycle to the XP, the aim at dino that you want to give XP, and right click. Okay. It's too complicated. I wonder, like, if all this crazy stuff that they keep adding to the game, which I think is great for us older players, I wonder if it just makes the game more intimidating for, you know, the newer player. Like, Ark was pretty intimidating when I started, and now it's like crazy. The differences. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, almost got him. Did I hit him? I'm not sure if I hit something. Whatever I hit it did 900 damage to, so it was probably mate boosted. I'm not going to hang around in the water. I'm trying to get him though. So anyway, I wonder if the complexity of this game is just affecting like the number of new players that come into it. So if I think back to the sort of 2017 days, I would say they've probably doubled the content at least. If you think about like, okay, there's this creature, now it's got these three abilities that didn't exist before in the game, and they're only on these maps and these locations. And it just seems to me that might be a detraction from getting new people into the game. But it could be completely wrong. All right, let's... Ark's always been an intimidating game to start, so I imagine it's kind of overwhelming to try to figure out the new stuff on top of the base game now. Yeah, I can't imagine it's just like... part of the problem is as a new player, if you're trying to do everything at once, that's really hard to do. You're trying to learn everything at once. It's just like, and it's so hard as a new player to just sort of survive your first day in the game. Or even just to get over the idea that you're going to die all the time. As you're trying to figure out the game, it can be pretty frustrating. But I think in 2017, to keep bringing that up, I probably had a really good handle on just about everything other than maybe tech armor and the tech tier stuff, because I never got into that until recently, really. So I have a countdown thing now. What does that do for the Drakeling? So I got a 3-hour countdown has been initiated, and it looks like a nest with a map point on it. Beard, Ark has a massive learning curve, but people like you streaming or big content creators give people at least a form of learning quirks they may have never known, etc. Yes, I mean that's why I have a channel, is because there's so much there's so much stuff to explain. Like I haven't even explained half of it. I've got like 300 how-to videos. A lot of them are like different location videos on the map, where to find crystal and stuff like that. But you can do one of those for every map, so that adds up to being quite a few things. But, like one of my best videos is how to make gasoline, because there's no information anywhere in the game on how to make gasoline. It's not an Ingram you learn, and you just have to learn it from somebody else. There's really no other way. I mean, I guess you could like accidentally put hide and oil in a refining forge and say, hey, where's this gas? Oh, look, gasoline. But you're not likely to figure that out on your own. Oh, you left its home area. You get a buff for the home area, and when you leave the area, you get the buff for 3 hours. Okay. I just thought I'd check this out. Okay. Boop. Forget you can fly underwater like that sometimes. All right, haven't seen that many for a while. We'll keep going. They got to show up eventually, right? I don't think we came here. I think we went to those islands last time. Yeah, how to make gas. I don't know how I figured out how to make gas. I'm guessing I was watching somebody's Because I was watching Ark videos for a while before I even got the game. That's why I got the game, because I was like, hey, this looks pretty cool. I like dinosaurs, and I must have just seen somebody else do it. Just as part of regular, you know, it's just as part of watching a gameplay video. And so I've picked up a lot that way, a lot by experimentation, a lot through the wiki. I haven't been on any forums really recently, but I think back in the day I did go on them a little bit. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any down this way. Gotta kill these pegos just out of spite, right? Okay. But I mean, look at how complex this drakeling is. Oh, well, you left its home area, so now the buff is like goes away in like like 3 hours. Okay. You know, where's this information? If it wasn't for the community, I think that's what kind of, you know, strengthens the game overall, is that it is kind of complex. So people do have to go out and look for stuff. So it's kind of like a strength and a weakness of the game. It really detracts from casual play and makes that pretty hard. But for people who have a certain temperament or whatever, you know, it's kind of good for them. Okay, I have 118 total. I forgot to put those back in the smithy. I am dying of heat slowly, so I should have brought something else. Can I cool off a little bit? No. Well, I'll keep the boots on so I don't have fall damage. Here. Okay, there's a loot crate. Might as well stop and look for a loot crate and kill some terror birds. So we got 220 XP right now. All right, there's 538. Here comes another terror bird. Some baby terror birds. God, those are so bad. How fast am I dying? I'm not dying that fast. I'm kind of distracted. Let's go see if we can find the death worms. Since that seems to be... Oh, there's one out here. Okay, so it's not just a beach thing. Can I get over there? There we go. Get rid of stupid pego. Oh, that's not a pego. Sorry, Jerboa. Mistook you for a pegomastix way on the back here. Oh yeah, slow descent. I did turn on slow descent, so I can just or does this give heat resist? Yeah, heat resist is -28, so that's making things worse. And if I'm not taking fall damage, I can always put that back on. Okay, I'm getting the heat frustration now. We can cure that. Did I bring a dang pick? I got this hatchet. That'll help. That'll be better than my fists. We can make some cactus sap, I think, or cactus broth when we get back. So we'll just have some cactus then. Okay. Whoa. Do. Oh, Desmond Davis, I didn't see that. Sorry, I missed you. Love the game, but I can never find no one to play with. Yeah, we do have a pretty good cluster here. Thanks, Green, for pointing out that he was here. I forget. Sometimes I don't see everybody in chat. Sorry about that. But I got you now. All right. Let's keep looking for these little guys. Maybe they might actually be really easy to see out in the sand dunes. And then they can't escape to water either. Oh, there's two. They do seem to like to be near the water, though. If I could move around and actually hit stuff. Where did you go? There you are. Wow, there we go. Alright, where is the other one? There he is. Yeah, we got a lot of solo players on the server, but they do like to come together occasionally, you know, sometimes and play together, or even just, you know, having somebody to chat with while you're in game is pretty nice. I tend to do things mostly solo myself, but I really like having the company around. But boss fights are great with a group or doing hard caves and that sort of thing. All right. Drakeling is making a lot of noise. I don't know if that means anything. Whoa, car. You don't want to deal with that. I saw a flash off in the distance. I miss in the days when you could do the old K mode and you could look under the earth for the death worms. That was pretty handy, but that got patched eventually. All right, I believe this is the deathworm area. I put this this thing out here to mark the desert loot crates. So we'll walk around here just to see if we can tempt anything out there. Yes, the good old days. Now I think you can kind of look for glitches. All right, well, I'm not dying. Is that just a shrubbery thing? All right. Let's flop around a little bit. The one I did see was off this direction. Just to the west of here. I'm not sure if I'm flying around low, if that's going to excite one, or if I got to be walking around on the ground. All right, I saw a little visual glitch over here. I forgot what map it was. I think it was it Lost Island? As you were flying, you would see a little blip in the, then the death worms would show up in the distance for like half a second. Christopher, thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. But thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the chats. It does really help the channel out and the live stream get discovered and all that good stuff. So much appreciated. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get the heat sickness. I'm starting to get the double vision and stuff like that. So we should probably get out of the desert here. Start making our way back towards base, unfortunately. Because we did not come prepared for this. We got to cool ourselves off. Water help? Probably not. I forget what this is called. This is called... I don't remember. Pyromane's good for the desert? Oh man, I got a pyromane somewhere. There's a bug. It's green. I'm following you. I'm faster than you, bug. Alright, we're going to head back up this way. We're still out of range of the drakeling. I imagine that kind of makes sense, though. What did we get? We only ended up with 820 XP. Well, we'd probably get a bunch from killing those wyverns, which I think is the next step here anyway. Alright, we're at least away from the heat, but I'm getting this blurred vision, which is kind of crappy. Sorry about that. How's the stamina? There's green obelisk. Let's eat some food. I don't think that'll help. I think I need to kind of reset. I wonder if this fatigue or whatever you call it is cured by the tech sleeping pod. I bet you it is. I'm going to test that out first and see if that makes it go away. Well, here's a big pile of metal. All right, there's Kennedy's wyvern killer over there. Yeah, pyromane on shoulder. All right, all stammed up. Oh, here's a couple. A 25 and a 95. All right, so let's kill these guys. See if we can get some good XP. Hopefully my drakeling can't get killed on the back here. All right, there's one down. Yeah, now we got 5,121 XP. So that was a pretty good way of getting some XP. Is there a nest? So there's no nest here either. Well, I wonder if we got a little bit of a bug situation. Well, what? It's a 90 and a 55. I probably should have. All right, we'll just hold still here. All right, 10,000. So we went from whatever it was, not even 800, I don't think, to 10,000 by killing a bunch of wyverns. So that's pretty effective. It's Ridzwan. Does the mobile version now kind of same with PC? I don't think so. You want to do a speed run, find notes, but don't know the location. I see. I don't know if the locations, like the GPS locations, match up between mobile and PC. Okay, so I've lost my exhaustion indicator because I'm freezing. So let's do this. There. Now I'm not freezing. What else would get really good XP? I'm guessing, I don't know. I have a little base here. I wonder if I should take this down. Take this down. Let's take a look at it. I don't think I have anything in here. This was my first little base. Oh. Probably just those pearls. That's probably all I needed. If anything, really. I should be flying lower just in case we find more Kairuku. Ooh, bison. 20 and a 90. We do need better bison still. That was a funny noise. Oh man, I forgot to grab that egg so it would respawn hopefully. Oh well. I think it'll go away pretty quickly. All right, let's fly around, see if that nest showed up. I'm guessing it hasn't. Should be right there. So, all right. So we're going for it. That is one cool looking ice wyvern too. All right. Stand and fight. Well, maybe not. Come on, get a little closer. All right, almost 20,000 XP now. Rockin' issue. I'm just having a Diablo flashback. Man, I played the hell out of Diablo 2. I never played after that. I defeated 1, played 2, defeated that. I started it up again with a different class. And then, I don't remember. I think I defeated it again with a different class, and then I tried some other classes, but I don't think I got that far with it. That was a long time ago. I remember that was like a, I don't know, like a 2 gigabyte game or something like that, and it seemed like so huge. I know it was mostly like the cutscenes, but I did love that game. I feel like it would still hold up as far as like entertainment value. Yeah, that'll pop. The Rakanishu thing will pop up into my head every once in a while, and so will plebs are needed, which was is that Caesar or something like that? It's like one of those building games. I can't remember what the exact name of that was, but they would always say plebs are needed. Okay, we're gonna build. We're gonna craft some soup. That would be in a cooking pot or a industrial cooker, so let's just hold off on that for right now. But we've got it when we need it. All right, so we might as well craft up something here. We got 118 of these dudes, and we can build this now. That's a heavy water soaker, so we have regular ones. So let's craft up one of those. Oh man, 50 for that. We're gonna have to it's gonna be a long time. All right, so let's go implement this thing. Does that end up in my cosmetics now? This is something I still don't frickin' understand. Is this goofy menu. So can I did that move? Or do you have to put it on before? Because do I have it in my inventory? Why still do, ugh. So is it in my cosmetics now? Or is it still here? It's still here. Place. Figure it out eventually. Okay, cool. That worked. So does it shoot water now, or does it shoot bullets? That's the question. We're going to have to bring something over here and see. All right, let's grab something. Easier to grab stuff with a Argentavis. I do love this floaty little drakeling. Have an extra pyro if you want one. I have pyros on the island, so I'll grab one of those eventually. I can't remember. I have a breeding pair of pyros I got from somebody. I don't know if I ever bred them though. I don't think I did. All right, let's grab a snail. Something with... I can't grab one of those. With a little bit of health in it. I can't... Why can't I pick stuff up? Did I get something? Did I pick it up? Nope. Yeah, I got one. Feel me, I'm guessing they didn't add water to it. I think it's just going to be regular old bullets. I mean, I think it's going to die the same way. I just visually if it's water or not. I don't think there's too many other guns around here. So, release. I think that was normal. Let's go see about something else. Diablo 2 remastered was a fairly recent thing, wasn't it? Let's see something with decent health here. It's a 90, it's a 55, health-wise. 550, 840. $840 is not too bad. Kipero, so that's a Sarco. I can't pick up a Sarco though, right? What about a snake? Yeah, I can't pick up a Sarco with this. Alright, let's grab this guy. It's only 800. I thought I could pick up a Capro. Can I pick up a Capro? No? Alright. What about you? Oh, you got 2600 health. And I got no stamina. So, are we... Let's try right here. Yeah, last few years. Okay. But it does the game justice and a lot of people playing. Okay. I never played the multiplayer aspect of it. I just did the playthroughs. But the last thing I need is a time suck. All right, so this should give me a better view of what this gun is doing. Let's drop it from a little higher and I can't see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, it's just shooting it with regular bullets. That's okay. I love the skin anyway. And I only needed one skin, so it'll do, we can do up all the different things. There it is. Why can't I place it? It's because I'm on the back of you. Yeah, it's because I was on the back of that guy. All right, let's go fix this over here. Can I put it down here or something? Oh, I can. That's much handier. Can't place water circ. Can only be placed on a turret. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Put this away. Hold on a second. Q. 3. Okay, I can't turn this off. So is this one broken, or is the server just lagging a bit here? Let's find out. All right, try again. Huh. Can I work it through the cosmetics tab? Maybe. Is that a problem? Huh. Hold full alignment. Not sure what's going on. Worked the first time without issue. Oh well. Let's grab our guy back here. It would be cooler if it did shoot water. Still cool though. I think it'd be cool if it was like a Nerf gun, because it kind of looks like a Nerf gun with a water tank on it. And if it shot like Nerf darts, oh man, that would be so cool. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. Maybe I'll come back a little later today and collect some more popsicles. But I think that should do it. Hello, Beaver. You guys, I left the door open. These guys just waltzed right in. Let's drop that popsicle off, and we'll use that for another time. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for to our new subscribers for the channel, and thank you very much for our members, past and present. I think we got Pixies on here, Man Behind the Beard, are some of our members, and so thank you guys, and yeah, thanks for everybody watching.